Hey guys, it's me, Brian over here, and welcome to the first episode of Tribe Talk. The Tribe episode dealing with what else? The Tribe. I am your host, Brian Oliver, and today's topic is pretty much came out of nowhere. I was on the Tribe official Facebook page, and me and my friends Sarah, Misty, Leonie, and Glenn were talking about wearing your favorite trial character, which everybody knows my favorite trial character is Trudy, and I also have a crush on the actress who plays her, Antonio People. Well, this brought me to today's topic. Today's topic for the first ever episode of Tribe Talk is tribal love. Now, in the series, there's been a lot of relationships throughout the whole series. We've seen Amber and Bray, Celine and Ryan. We've seen Lex and, let's see, Zandra, Tyson, and Silva. We've even seen Forbidden Love with Chloe and Vaz. But some of these relationships always manage to stick out to the end. Now, my personal thought on love is it's everywhere. And find love when you're trying to run away from a tribe that's trying to capture you and make you their slave. What better way to find love than that way? Surviving when there's no parents and you have to deal with somebody in your tribe for a while. Let's say you decide to find their own tribe. Now, because of this, I'm going to give you my top 5 favorite couples from series 1 to 5. Each couple is symbolizing one series of the tribe. Here are the rules though. Because of the whole Lex and Bray factor, i.e. Lex getting married up to number of times, and Bray and Mouse Amber dating a few other people, and I can say they put Celine also. Only one couple can be named twice, and only one person from that said couple can be named. And only one couple can be named. I know I said it twice, but not so in series 1, we're going to name the couple from series 1, Lex and Zandra. This was the first couple to get married. They were, even though Lex kind of cheated on Tyson, as he said it was good for the tribe. In the end, he stuck with Zandra, even because of the whole virus, and because Zandra was pregnant with Lex's baby. And the love and the tragedy when Zandra and the unborn child were killed in the explosion at Eagle Mountain. Next we have Ellie and Jack. Now I know and what y'all thinking, to all y'all who say Ellie and Luke should have been in this one. Let me explain why I chose Ellie and Jack for series 2. Ellie and Jack started off correct. They started off as friends in series 2 and then moved on to dating each other. So Luke kinda did and Ellie did their thing, but in the end, Jack and Ellie came back to each other. And throughout all the obstacles with Dad having a crush on Ellie and Ellie liking Luke and everything, it seemed like Ellie and Jack would make it. And sure enough, they did. Throughout all the struggles, they made it. But series 3, I gotta give up to the young couple of Amber and Bray. Surprise? You see, Amber and Bray relationship started midway in the end of series 1, but came back full blast in series 3, in which by the end, Amber was pregnant with Bray's baby. And which we all know in series 4, would become Grey Jr. Speaking of Series 4, we had the forbidden love of Chloe and Vance. One was a techno, one was a mall rat. Their love was like their love story was like Romeo and Juliet. And though their love ended tragically, I still think this is interesting because of the fact that to me they were overall a good couple. I like that couple, I like this couple, and it really showed what it's like trying to date outside your tribe. Now Series 5 was kind of a hard one. Yeah, there was a lot of couples there. I could say Jay and Amber, I could say Slade and Ebony, I could say a lot of couples there. But even though this one was short-lived, I'ma say Trudy and Jay. For the simple fact that honestly, Trudy hasn't had a boyfriend since her baby daddy was killed by that. And honestly, I thought this was a cute couple. I don't think what's happening when they got together. And even though it was short-lived, Amber pretty much got Jay for the time being. But what I said what happened to I thought they would I felt it's only fair to include the short-lived couple of Trudy and Jay. Because, again, Trudy had a hard enough time throughout all the series. It was good to see her be happy and have someone for herself. And by all means, let me say this now, I'm not choosing Trudy as a part of this because I'm looking at the 2 autograph pictures that I got of her, and because I have a crush on her, but because I do feel like they were a great couple. Now, this brings me to the first ever Tribe Fan of the Week. Now, here's how this works, and I have not mentioned this before, so I'm gonna explain this now. On YouTube, if you want to be thought of for the Tribe Fan of the Week, leave your comment below with just Tribe Fan of the Week, and then whatever you want to comment about the sub. On Facebook, it's simple. I will choose you randomly just by whatever name I think of or whoever I see while I'm on the Tribe Fan page. So, it's no telling who could be the Tribe Fan of the Week. Today, though, the Tribe Fan of the Week is Sarah Saw. She is the Tribe Fan of the Week because, one, she's a Tom Hearn fan, and I do like Tom Hearn. And two, she was the one to correctly guess who will be my Tribe cast member spotlight. So Sarah, because of your great guessing skills, you will be the Tribe fan for this week, the first week of August. And if I ever make a website, I will be putting your name as number one on the number one spot. And within the end of the year, I will probably go through and list everyone that have gotten it for each week. Also, the only time there will be a Tribe Fan of the Week will be if I do 2 or more videos in a week. In this case, I did 2 technically, so that's what happened. I am going to try to do 2 each time. Now, because that brings me to who is the Tribe cast member of the week, or Tribe Cast Spotlight. And this is Leonie Eddie's favorite cast member, Dwayne Cameron. Dwayne Cameron has been in a lot of stuff. Now, we know him as Brave from the Tribe, but if you live in the States, you really didn't see some of his other stuff. But you did see he played a bully in Power Rangers Down Thunder. and eventually went from glory to ranger status, playing Tyzon, the first ranger powering Operation Overtime. Also, he was in a couple of shows with other cast members for the time, such as in Anyone Can Correct Me If I'm Wrong. He was in Saltland Street with Drew Severe who played Ruby, and Beth Allen who played Ray. Now, as for the Tribe character spotlight, I'm doing this on the smallest member of the tribe, one of the youngest, and as she can be remembered for her favorite game, Skunk in a Cup, Skunk in a Cup. If you know what I'm talking about, then no need to fear. Mouse is here. Yes, I've chosen Mouse as the tribe character of the spot for the tribe character spotlight. Mouse is really not much of a backstory for Mouse, but here's what we know. Celine found Mouse and her brother Charlie during the beginning of Series 4. At the time, nobody heard them speak except for Ellie. It was then that Charlie finally revealed their names as Charlie and Mouse didn't really like her name. Mouse brings liveliness to the show. I love her character. Honestly I do. I think her character is out of the youngest characters. I think she brings a lot of comedy into it because she is always inquisitive. She's always pulling little tricks. Even though when the electricity got back on, her and her new friend Sammy almost cost the fire. But at the same time, her and Charlie are kind, helpful. Anytime that Ellie was being detained for trying to kill Ebony, and they traded stuff to get apples for Ellie. By all means, you gotta give it up for Mouse. Now, this is the first show. What do you have to look for next week? Well, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, maybe. All I will say is that the topics will be different, and there will be topics that last more than a week. I haven't if you saw my previous episode, I talked about the virus. I haven't yet talked about the editor. I haven't yet talked about how some of these tribes form. There are a lot of history that makes up this series, and I'm intending to find out, including the biggest mystery of them all. Who is Tribe Master? So, until then, my tribal brothers and sisters, peace, love, keep the dream alive. And today, for the first time, I'm singing you out with the inner theme from Tribe Series 2, Abe Messiah. Catch you on the flip. Keep your dream alive. Peace.